right, everyone, we are here. We are back, and we're all
About
excited
time.
to play Curse of Strahd. I don't have anything to say, so we'll just jump right into it. Um, we are on episode, um, and the group has descended into even deeper into the death house. So we'll see what happens next. Will they lift the curse, or will the house claim more victims?
Or will we just decide, screw it, and set the whole thing on fire?
With you inside?
With a house that'll definitely try and kill us for that.
We can hide in a sarcophagus. The children will save us. They're our buddies now.
Yeah.
From the psychic house that'll
Go
kill
ahead.
Here,
So
I'll just call my buddy to do an
your
nuke it from orbit.
your buddy.
Yeah, obviously I've got a buddy in a space station above us.
Boss. Hold on.
In a sealed off area that's practically its own thing.
It's run by Eldminster and Vecnet. They're working together. They're two of like three people that have technically
I
four.
don't know
If you
what that
count
was
south.
all about. All right.
You want me to post the chanting that you did last time? I don't know how far up.
You can repost for everyone. That's fine.
Helps if I actually post it the right damn thing. And I really want that shirt that says "It's never sunny in Barovia."
All right. So, where we left off was you guys. Actually, let me bring it up in my. Straw. Open the book, please. Alright, you guys are. You guys have found yourself in a room that is
Really likes its pillars.
25 by 15. Give me a quick second. Sorry about this, guys. Give me a quick second. All right. All right. All right. So you do continue to hear ghostly chant emitting from Rose west, which is down here. This area kind of echoing. But you know what's coming from that? So what you guys are hearing is ghostly chants emitting from west of you guys, filling the room. You can discern a dozen or so voices saying over and over, "He is the ancient, he is the Lamb." Crawford, you notice in this 15 by 25 room, the silver pillars every 5 feet, that there is little alcoves along the wall, evenly spaced, with one object in each little alcove. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Can I tell what the objects are, or is it just like?
I mean, you can tell the object, like, it's right. Like, you can. I mean, I'm assuming.
There are on a few. I'm just wondering if it's like, is there a theme? Is it just bric-a-brac?
I mean, you can see, like, this one. You kind of have to go in because past this one, it's kind of because it's a straight wall and there are little alcoves. You can't really see anything. You can only see the little alcove right next to you. You do see something over here, an object over there, but you can't quite see it because it's far away. Can't really make out. There's smaller objects. From what you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you peek around, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 alcoves with objects in the majority of them. You can't quite see these two that on this wall because you're right there. You can just know that there's alcoves, but in all the ones that you can see, they're
I'll step in just.
to put
I'm
putting amber underneath you so people can see. So
group them. I should be able to. I should just be group them. I can just drag both of them at the same time.
This you should be able to. If not, I can probably. Can you choose both of them? Hold on.
I don't know how to group actually.
It's right click drag. Should both highlight. Right click hold drag, like hold right click and then drag immediately as you hold.
No, that's just panning.
I meant left click. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
Oh, that one.
If you hold down, it will ping, but if you highlight, you'll. Uh-oh. You go. Uh-oh, you disappeared.
He's in the back rooms.
Oh, no, that would be the worst thing for us.
Alright, let me make sure that you have access to do stuff.
I am really problem is I can't control that.
I'm trying to change that. Give me a quick second. Control by. I'll play. Save.
We have 2 ambers.
Yes, I know. Hold on.
Is it working?
I removed her. Give me a second.
Okay.
Alright. Should have access to.
Going on at the same time as the regular Death House music. It's really good together.
Not that one anymore.
Give me a second. Now no one has control over this. My goodness. Alright. Try it again. Can you at least highlight your character? I don't know what's going on.
Around. I'll just move both.
Okay.
Just use
Alright.
the manual way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I will say
around
the
the room.
first one right there is a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. That one is a small wooden coffer containing something. You have to open it to figure out what's in there. The small wooden coffer in this one.
Just gotta examine for traps.
Alright, roll perception.
Well, that's not gonna be good. That's... I rolled a 9. What's my perception stat? That's a 7. So this is 16. That's not horrible.
You can't
Never mind. That was...
You can't see any traps. Don't notice anything.
I was gonna ask you about it. Okay.
Guys, I'll be right back. My food's almost in.
So with the total you rolled, with everything you like, you perceive no traps. You open it. It looks safe.
Sure, but I'll use the... I'm gonna use the knife and like stand like kind of behind the wall.
Alright, so you open it, and it contains a withered tongue of an animal. Quite large. Kind of looks like a wolf's tongue, but larger. But it is withered.
Probably direwolf. Being
So
a
yeah.
hunter, you probably know
The
that
first
kind of
one is a mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. And the one you opened up is a wooden coffer containing a large, overly sized wolf's withered tongue.
Are you making an Arcana check or something like that on the?
I'm gonna just move everybody in because
I'm thinking this is just Drayen's voodoo stuff.
You want to roll Arcana on what?
The hand, or try to figure out its purpose.
The grappling hook.
Sure, roll Arcana.
Okay.
It's the hand on a rope. Magic.
Um,
Can you throw it at somebody and it chokes them out?
Maybe you can shut off the
roll
chanting.
me Arcana to see if it has any magical properties, and then an intelligence check. Wow.
Roll for both.
All right. It's not magical. It is. You have never seen. I realized after I said roll a intelligence check. But you actually have no idea what this is. It's a creature, some type of creature's clawed hand. Yeah.
But definitely not human.
It's not human. It's clawed. It's on a loop of rope. It's nothing magical. It's just, but with your intelligence, this room seems to be kind of like a display. Where like how everything is set up in little alcoves, and each little alcove has a single thing. It seems to be kind of like a display room.
So it's kind of like the basement of my home in Elder Scrolls Online for my assassin character, where you've got really weird trophies and alcoves in the basement,
Yes.
including a skull of an alien king.
Yes. Looking around, I will say, looking at the, like, on Amber's shoulder, what you do recognize is, okay, I'll just say that she kind of gives passes all the, little alcoves, everybody looking at all the alcoves.
I'm back.
So
Just nothing.
this alcove is a knife carved from some type of bone. This is a dagger with a... You recognize her pretty quickly because you know what this is. A dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel. The one that John's in front of is a 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a weird looking eye.
Don't forget to ponder it.
The eye is... Give me a second. I gotta find... I will say you probably don't know what this is, but there is a high chance that Mill, Crawford, or John would know.
About what?
What would it be to identify like animal parts and such?
I will
Do you think
say
survival
this...
or nature. Probably nature, right? I would love it to be survival, but I can't.
I
think
mean,
can survive that.
this specific... See, the thing is, with this specific... Oh God. The new picture is creepy AF. I will say this one specifically is a green eye. So the alcove John is standing in front of is an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from some type of creature's green eye. I will say, Crawford, you need to, if you want to figure this out, you can roll Arcana. Everyone can roll straight, but Pekka, I will say you will be impossible to understand because I don't think these things exist on your plane of existence. So,
yeah, Hecka's probably just gonna look at that and go, oh,
it's a weird looking eye.
That's really big.
What I'm gonna roll?
Arcana.
So,
Arcana.
No,
John,
smart
Crawford,
characters,
and Mill, roll Arcana if you want to figure out what this is. Or one person roll with advantage, regardless, whoever wants to do
4.
it.
I don't know SWAT.
John,
I was rolling
You have intelligence? What is your intelligence, by the way? Connor.
Yeah, my intelligence is 10.
Crawford, what would you roll?
Dice for something.
I will say, you being
Sure.
a monster hunter kind of situation, I'll give you advantage.
what? He's more than just a cook that knows how to stab people and throw magic dice?
Yes.
You'll get that when you see where Crawford comes from.
Yeah, if you guys
I
ever
knew
make
he
it
was
to
a
where
line
he...
cook.
So Crawford, you can roll with advantage.
Alright,
Oh, I
that
take it
was
there's a
an
Waffle
extra
House in
little
the
bit-
village you're from?
I don't know. Okay, so the best was 16 minus 1.
Okay. I mean, it's not hard for you. A lot of magical creatures do stumble in here. I mean, it's kind of part of your job. This is a Nothic eye. It is an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a Nothic eye.
The Cyclops?
Those are little creatures. They have one eye. They are Cyclops. Like, they do only have one eye. Let me.
What are they?
Not,
Here.
not what I was thinking.
Yes, right. That's an Nothic.
Oh, maybe. Maybe it was. Okay, yes, it is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just the 2024 picture was way different.
Oh yeah, the 2020, the new Nothic picture, creepy, real creepy. Yeah. So for everybody, it's the 2014 dude. Because the new Nothic apparently has a red eye for some reason. This one is bright green.
What is Britain?
So in the next one,
Liana gave that as a race, I think.
Asperginium. So the next one over is an Asperginium carved from bone. I don't know what that is.
It's the. Imagine a mace or flail-like thing that has a sensor in it.
Ah, yes. I got it.
For incense or.
Oh, this is fun. A folded cloak made of something's skin. It looks rather familiar to y'all because you dealt with them not too long ago.
The parents?
Pekka, you can roll me an Arcana.
This is either another human leather thing, or it's like the Grix, or no,
Like,
whatever that little beak.
It's like worse. This is a folded cloak made of stitch ghoul skin.
Oh.
Yeah. That's in this.
I think it's looking around at all this stuff going, I'm really glad I'm wearing my
Yeah.
mask right now.
Yeah, like, so it's right there. Do you realize that's a thing? Right here. The next is a desiccated frog, lashed to a stick.
That's probably the most normal thing here.
Yep.
The wand with frogs.
Actually, no, the most normal thing is probably the dagger with the rat skull pommel or the bone knife.
The next one over is a bag full of something.
I've learned my lesson. I ain't picking stuff up.
You'll have to. I will say, if you open the bag, you will definitely know what it is when you open it.
Who wants to open the bag?
Not it.
Niels has the most hit points.
It's
The fighter and barbarian's always the backup trap.
the backup trap detection system.
Yeah.
I got right here. Joe, go to Mill, go. Hey, Mill.
Mill, do you open up the little pouch?
Everyone make persuasion checks.
Or I should say a bag. A bag. It's a bag. It's not a pouch. It's like a. It's.
John's
like,
gonna John's gonna Mill and go and say Mill. Hey, Mill.
Yes.
a bag.
Open the. I dare you to open the bag.
There's a bag in alcove, and everyone's like, "Open it."
I opened the bag hesitantly.
You open the bag, full of crap.
22 pass.
Of what?
Bat guano. Full of bat guano.
Hey, anyone want this
That
for
is-
fireball?
Not the worst thing that could have been in that bag.
Nope.
Not even close.
Yep.
I'll take the guano.
Yeah.
Wait.
Figured.
Let
You
me
pick
double check
it.
something real quick.
The bag gets
There's
picked
a
up,
few
nothing
spells
happens.
that takes that too.
It's a quite a
Yeah.
quite big bag. You can carry it.
We didn't check
but
for pressure
it's a
plates.
big bag. Cause it's not a pouch. It's a bag full of bat crap.
I mean, like Heka is a lumen. People already think that that lumens are batshit crazy. Might as well make it
Oh.
literal.
The next one over is a hag's severed finger.
Is it the middle one?
You don't know. I will say, Heka, you just think it's a human finger. Crawford, you notice this quite quickly. I'm not even gonna have you roll because where you live quite close to one. You realize real quick that it's not a human finger, it's a hag's finger. It's let me roll a d10 and see which finger it is. D10.
Huh. It rolled an 11. Inigo Montoya was after this hag.
Actually, I'm gonna roll d8.
You don't want it to be the thumb?
I'm fine if it's a thumb.
No, she's just doing it to spite me. No
it's
middle fingers.
it's the right thumb. The right thumb of a hag. So in this little alcove right here, it's funny, there's 13 things on this list, but there's 13 outcroppings, but 14 things. Alright, apparently one of these has 2 things. I will say that the knife carved from bone and the dagger with a rat skull set in the pommel are in the same little alcove. This one. So in this alcove is a 6-inch wooden figurine of a mummy, its arms crossed over its chest. Yep. You guys get to this one right here. Actually, this one, whatever. Anyway, the next one is an iron pendant adorned with a weird-looking face. Heka, I'm gonna say that description is for you, Heka. It's a weird-ass looking face. Everyone else, you get the exact description. It's an iron pendant adorned with a devil's face. The one next to that is a shrunken, shriveled head.
Actually,
John
Heka might recognize it if it's some kind of
John
fire-based demon.
and Mill, you do realize that this is a shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling.
Oh, so it's extra tiny.
And then the last one is the one with the wooden coffer with, I'm just gonna say it, it's a dire wolf's withered tongue.
Yes.
There's 2 exits. There's on the west wall. There's this one right here, and then this one right here. This one slopes down at a 20-degree angle into murky water. And it ends at a rusty portcullis. I will say, after examining everything, and kind of with the help between Heka, Crawford, You realize this is a reliquary. The cult that was here um, has assembled several relics. Relics. They're, in their point of view, relics, and it's on display, used in rituals. Um, yeah. Uh, there's this is sloped 20 degrees angle into murky water ending in rusty portcullis, and this is just a hallway that goes down for about 10 feet and then goes north.
So, okay,
Do I sneak up and look through that?
We've got at least 2 ways to go through that portcullis. I could acid splash it until it, because it's rusty, until it's essentially no more. Or we got a giant poopy bomb.
I don't think it's a giant poopy bomb. I think it's worse.
Yes.
What?
Guano is explosive.
Science.
Before we start that, even before we start eating it away or blowing it up, can it be picked?
I was gonna ask. I asked it. Should I go over and look and sneak up and look at it, look through it at least, before we start messing with stuff? This is a question to the party.
Yeah, obviously we want to inspect it first. The question is, do we want to go where the chanting is from in the murky waters, where
you do notice that the chanting kind of is like you get closer to the hallway that goes down at a 20 degree, like 20 degrees. That's where the sound is coming from.
the water
20 from the top or 20 from the bottom?
It's.
Those are very different angles.
I mean, it just says, the southernmost tunnel slopes down at a 20 degree angle into murky water and ends at a rusty portcullis.
Usually nobody ever talks from the top, so probably it's 20 degree slope. So it's a general slope.
Yeah,
do you guys want to examine the portcullis?
Yes.
Huh?
With this water, probably we should check, make sure this water wouldn't like instantly try and kill us.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that?
I can poke it.
I've got a halberd. I can poke it.
Yeah, but that's also your weapon.
Um,
I have 3.
I have a javelin. I have a spare javelin.
And
Okay, yeah, that works.
I don't know. I'll walk up to it and I can.
Pull a Caligula. Do that.
Alrighty, I pull out one of my javelins. I approach the water, and I poke it.
Hold on. Who's
I just
approaching
wanted
it? Crawford, are you going, or is?
I just wanted to like crouch down next to it and look at it and see if it was.
You can kind of get into it, John. Millie, you can kind of reach over him and kind of touch the water with it while Crawford is examining it. It looks like murky water, and when Mill puts his javelin into the water, nothing happens to it. So nothing toxic, but not toxic.
Before you poked it, could I
Acidic.
notice ripples from something moving?
Nothing. It didn't dissolve the javelin, the metal of the javelin at all, so it's not acidic.
I've got alchemist supplies. Does everyone want me to use some to try to see if there's anything?
Hold on.
Is the water safe with?
Crawford, what did you? Sorry, I missed what you said. What do you want to do?
Before he poked it, is this? I was like gonna roll survival to see if I could notice that there's ripples or currents, something that would suggest there's a creature in this water.
Go for it. You did approach the water first, so you can do that before he touches it.
Stay on. Stay on.
As opposed to, after he rolls, as the water's rippling from the javelin. There might be a creature in here because now the water's rippling.
That is a 28.
Um,
Survival. Nope, that is the wrong number. My bad. 26. Wrong way. 19 plus 7.
so nothing doesn't seem like nothing's moving. I mean, the water is kind of moving, but like not for no like nothing in the water. Like nothing is moving around the water. It's just kind of
General lake cave.
yeah. Just it's not still, but it's nothing's moving in the water.
Okay.
I will read the description since you're all kind of looking. You haven't like gone into the room. But you're all kind of looking into it through the bars. So as Mill touches the water, you examine the water, not real, and like noticing that nothing like is living in the water or moving around in the water. And Mill touches the water with his javelin. The chanting stops.
Oops.
Oh shit.
Well, that's not
Shit.
Sorry. I wish I would have saw this coming.
But that's ominous.
Chanting stops
back
as
away
you
from the portcullis
peer
where they
into this 40-foot square room. There's still ambience, there's still weird like movement, but the chanting stops. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs leading up to a dry stone ledge that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling, directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with a hideous depiction of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
Wait.
I vote that we take a step back before something sees us.
From the very
Set up an
obvious
ambush.
boss fight room? Yeah.
Yeah, from the very easy to see through portcullis.
I kind of it's just bars, I think.
I mean, yeah, you haven't actually gone to the portcullis, but the portcullis is still like there, closed. Does anybody want to approach the portcullis to figure it out?
Shall we clear
wanna check
the
the
rest of it
hallway.
first, or?
I want to check the hallway to make sure we're not getting basically attacked from behind as soon as we start.
Agreed.
All right.
Because I don't want to be stuck between.
Everyone backs up.
Ghosts and ghouls.
Who wants to go down the hallway first?
I'll do it.
All right. Who goes after Mill?
Remember, be a little more tactful this time.
I'll go after. Or okay, I guess I'll go after John.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out to Mel because, well, it's Mel, so.
We'll conga line this as we are.
All right. I'm gonna move Amber underneath. Whoops. Hold on a second.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Right. All right. I will move the group.
Okay.
So move to here. Okay. So you go down the hallway, it turns north. Continue going north until you go into this room. You peer inside. You look, there's like bigger alcove, like rooms, and you realize there's shackles attached to the wall, hanging down. Gizmo.
Probably the place they held their sacrifices.
Alright, I will say, looking down, let me see your guys' perspective. Alright, you guys... Looking down, Mill, I'm sure Crawford would send so you can, it kind of illuminates the room. Also with your dark vision, you do realize right here, right there is, on the back wall of this area, which just looking at like right here and right here, these two areas, you realize immediately this used to be a prison, used as a prison. Each little alcove, and I will say, you guys, like, you walk in here, you peer into these two alcoves, immediately becomes apparent that this was a prison. Cultists would keep prisoners here shackled to the walls. Nothing. No one is left. There's in these little alcoves that you're seeing, the four that you're next to, there are no skeletons, there are no bodies.
What about blood?
I mean, there's dirt and grime, but nothing like like the area above you where you fought the shadows, where there was obviously blood, like that was actively people being sacrificed there. This is just where they were being held.
Okay.
A lot of dirt, grime, still there, but no skeletons, no bodies, except for right here. Hanging on the back wall of this cell, the very back, a human skeleton clad in tattered black robes.
What were you trying to say? It's the birds that were like screeching and stuff.
I hear
There's
you.
a skelly and tattered black.
There's a. You can't see it, but there is shackles right here attached to the wall, like the other alcoves. But it's a robed. It's a human skeleton attached to the wall in tattered black robes. Similar to the black robes you found upstate in the floor above you where you guys rested. But
a traitor cultist?
You'll have to really get closer to get a real view. But you guys want, as you go in, do you want to do anything as you continue closer to this, or do you want to know about the situation? What do you guys want to do?
I will let you march. I'll let you go forward. Halberd in hand.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything except besides follow him in?
Um,
Uh,
I'm gonna ready an action to cast Acid Splash.
Wanna?
No, Annoying Bee. If anything pops up, I cast it.
Okay. Does you say hi to everybody? Let's say hi to everybody.
yeah, but
Hello, Burb.
eat a bird. Hello, bird.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Do you get a new?
Anyway. So do so Mill goes forward. Does anybody want to do like you? Okay, Heka is reaction action splash. Does anybody
I should
want to
write
do anything else?
Annoying Bee.
Or annoying bee, whatever you want to do.
Uh,
Does anybody want to do anything else?
I'll keep like your approach. You're heading down to the edge of the thing. I'll stay here and
You'll stay there.
keep
Okay.
watch. Just trying very hard to keep us from getting attacked.
Okay, John, do you want to do anything? John?
Jesse?
yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
What do you want to do?
yeah, I'm not. I'm just gonna follow the mill and just have my skill ready. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
Basically, everybody's ready for an ambush, but this wouldn't be the first tiny enclosed space we got ambushed in, so fair.
I have a question, but I might have it written down. Give me a quick second. Alright. We'll say because Mill is more focused on the body in front of him, or the skeleton body in front of him. John, you're like more kind of looking around passively, just making sure nothing jumps out at you. When you guys get here, you notice something on this wall right here.
Wait, you see there's something here.
Heka, you don't notice it.
Oh, never mind.
Wait,
My
hold on.
perception is 13.
Yeah, you don't notice
But
it.
you're focused.
What's your passive perception? Sorry, that was AC. What is your passive perception, John? Even though I noticed
13.
13? Okay.
13.
13. What's your passive perception, Heka?
Damn, what the hell?
I'm the only one not walking down the hall.
Also 13.
13? Okay, cool. Crawford,
You're
what
on
was
mine.
your passive? Just so I know in the future.
17.
Well, okay. Mill,
So-
your passive is 13, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me quickly get Amber's. I think hers is quite high, being a druid, but
Dude who needs wisdom hopefully has perception.
Yep. Excuse you. Excuse you. Why are you biting my pen? I need my pen.
Because because the birds were like, screw you, that's why.
All right, Amber. Okay, so I will say, Bill, when you approach the John, sadly, I thought that was your passive perception, not your AC. John, you don't notice shit. Why are you biting me? Why are you play biting? All right. The group stops. Heka, you do notice since you are on Amber's shoulder, she's looking over at this wall. Right here. She's looking very inquisitive, like her ears are like up and her head's kind of side. You're not that wall.
What do you think it is with that wall, Amber? Are you focused on it?
There's something there.
Oh, what'd you say?
There's something there. He quietly tells you, and you don't see anything. I mean, you do trust her. Have been companions for quite a while, but you see nothing. She's very insistent that something's there.
Can I roll an investigation check on it?
Yeah. So Amber will go with up here, and you can roll investigation. So before that, because Mill and John do get to the body, the body is definitely chained against the wall. It is in a black robe, a lot like the robes you saw upstairs in the living quarters. If you want to inspect the body, roll me investigation. Can do it. One of you can do it with advantage as you kind of are trying to figure out why is the body there, what's the reason, and just kind of investigating the body anyway. Heka.
Does Amber give me advantage on my investigation roll?
Yes, you can roll with advantage.
What's your investigation?
Who's smarter?
There you go. That's a lot better. 25.
Sorry, what, John?
I was asking, what's your investigation?
My investigation passive is 10.
Not passive. He's asking what's.
I rolled a
0.
5.
You roll 5. I'm gonna give you advantage then, so you're higher than me.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm going to roll investigation
No,
again.
his investigation is +0 because he's not proficient in it. And he only has intelligence of 10. So do with that what you will.
A 9 or an 8. 9 or lower.
Sorry, what?
What's your intelligence, Jesse?
10.
Jesse.
No, Jesse.
1. So, but I'm proficient in it, so I got +3 on it.
Okay, you should be rolling that Mel.
Okay. Roll with advantage. Here we go. 19.
All right. Okay. You are investigating. You are investigating the
Scaly.
Okay, first, I'm gonna do Heka and Amber. Heka,
Okay.
as Amber points at the you want the tweety tweets? Is that what you want? Yeah. There you go. All right. So, you realize that there's a door right there.
There's a door over here, everyone.
Oh?
Probably goes into that flooded hallway or flooded room.
Is a door. All right. As you are looking at the body, you do notice some wear and tear of the body. You're not a medical person, so you can't really tell, but this this person wasn't treated well as they were being chained to the wall. Not that being chained to a wall is nice, but
Depends on your games.
the wear and tear of the body is more than just because of time. But you do find a golden ring on the skeleton. On one of its bony fingers, there's a gold ring.
Mhm.
A golden
Is
ring?
it a gold? Is it like a wedding ring?
It's I will just say, it's a gold ring. It's
Okay.
not on the ring finger. It's a gold ring.
Oh.
It's worth 25 gold.
Nice.
Do you remove the ring?
Mhm.
Okay, nothing happens.
Ah.
He even broke out the evil voice to try and trick him.
So much fun.
Yeah, you enjoy it a little too much. You're like, you removed the ring, and you're like this.
Hey, I have to verify if you remove the ring or not. I'm just saying, I have to verify that you're doing it. Your actions.
Yeah,
So.
you got that evil demon thing. Like,
Do I enjoy freaking you out? Absolutely.
oh.
I mean, and I will just say, overall, you haven't learned. You haven't quite learned the lesson of don't touch everything.
I haven't touched everything. That's metal.
That's why I said the group as a whole. Group as whole has not quite gotten the don't touch everything. But nothing happens when you remove the ring.
It wasn't the thing that killed this guy, basically.
No, it's just something that they owned when when whatever happened to them happened, and it was never removed. Is that all? So Heka and Amber announced that Heka announced that there's a secret door that most likely leads into the cavern with the water in it. Do you talk to Heka about what state the body's in? Being Heka, the doctor of the group?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to her and let her know about the state of the body and everything. If she wants to check it out.
Heka, do you go look at the body? Alright. Heka, you basically walk under and through people's legs and around them and stuff to get there. I mean, it's very easy for you being a small person. Roll me a medicine check, please.
Things going. We luckily haven't been ambushed yet. So.
19. This body was tortured. There is definitely evidence of torture, and on this body. This person at the end of their life was not treated well, and for some reason unknown to you guys, because this person is dead, and to my knowledge, you guys can't speak to dead yet.
Nope. That's actually their double spell.
Yeah. That you that they were tortured.
Fun. So very fun.
Being as I will say, there is a chance you could figure it out logically. So if you want to figure it out logically, why a obvious cult member is attached to the wall by chains, obviously tortured to death, you can roll me an intelligence check. is
Hmm?
high, but it is still
I
possible.
roll insight.
Dirty 20.
And-
Uh, Crawford, do you want to join them?
Sure, nothing's happening over here.
That was the
Um,
moment the Fire Nation attacked.
That'll be how it goes. I walk away and everything goes wrong.
Crawford, you being from someone, in this world, you can kind of talk with Heka, um, and Heka can roll with advantage. So you roll again.
Yeah, it's not any better.
Okay. Um, with Crawford's health, the DC is lower.
Curious. What would I get if I rolled it?
Um,
I got one more.
but um, with Crawford explaining like the cults here and what this cult seems to be, and just the how most cults work, for a cult member to be chained in this fashion,
Freaking is that they tried to leave.
they either tried to leave or they were questioning um the blind, like the devotion, the questioning the cult. They're questioning everything about this cult, like why they have such blind devotion to Strahd. This you have established this cult is a cult for Strahd. So like this person that um had questioned the cult's blind devotion to Strahd, and they they were punished for it, and maybe tried to also leave. But that's what you kind of you had uh come to the conclusion on. So what do you want to do now? There is a secret door.
I want to take a quick look north and south here. Just to make sure there's not more stuff down here. I can't actually see because the light source.
All I can say is you have um you it's all of these little alcoves with these chains, they're all empty. You don't notice anything, nothing. It's just the only thing here is this skeleton body.
All right. Then I'll go back to the secret door.
All right. Um. Yeah. So secret door. You open the secret door.
I'm gonna figure out how to do it and then let a tank go in
I
first.
mean, it's you open it. Nope. Opens.
Okay.
Amber will move aside. So people can.
This. I see the water from before, at another dais.
No, this is just a different angle of the dais that was seen.
Yeah.
You guys looked in.
Oh, okay. And this way
Mill,
we are
you
on
go
the
through?
stone ledge.
Connor,
Yes.
you asked a question.
You go through.
Yeah.
All right. There is I'm going to reread the description. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Right over here. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs leading up to dry stone ledge that. Okay, you're on the stone ledge. That the middle of the room. More stairs rise to form an octagonal dais. Right here. That thing right here. That also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar right here. Mounted on the dais. Altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood. What does the group do?
It's their sacrifice altar.
Does everybody else enter?
Yeah,
will
okay,
here.
we're just walking past Melville. I'll go over here.
John, you can place yourself wherever you want on the north raised floor.
Just to get everyone in the door.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right here up a tree cloth for the
Okay. Where's Hecka? Hecka, do you want
underneath the pile?
Yeah, underneath everyone. Do you want to be there, or where do you want to be?
I think right here would do.
I'm talking to Hecka, not you.
Sorry.
Hecka?
He muted because I think someone walked up to talk to him.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself.
There he is.
Yeah, I want to try to take a look at the blood to see how fresh.
You want to go into the water and up onto the dais?
I don't want to touch
Out of
the
your
water
way over
at
there.
all.
Foot.
I can flap over there though.
Okay.
Do we have like a guess of how deep this water is, or is it just that unseeable?
Flap.
All right. Everybody, hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is the part where we get ambushed.
This is where.
Give me a quick second.
Let's go.
Should have been looking this up.
Don't worry,
The part
Hecka
where
came
the-
prepared this time.
Eerie silence is broken by a
Oh yeah, the
musical
moment
sting a guitar or a loud organ. Blared more
worst.
thematic.
An accordion.
Ah, yeah.
the moment you land on the dais, you flap over there and you land on the dais. A chanting raises once more as 13 dark what's this word? Apparitions appear on the edge overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch fire is black. It seems to draw light into it, where you expect where you'd expect to see faces are voids. One must die, they chant over and over again. One must die. One must die. Everyone roll me initiative, please.
Here we go.
Hecka starts laughing.
Well, that's not good.
Shit.
Hey.
It sucks because I actually had a plan for what I would do if there was an ambush, and then I roll a freaking 7 on initiative.
Ooh, 3. I'm rolling my boots to the vigilant. 4. I rolled a 7 total.
Alright, hold
Roll a
on.
3, then a 4.
No, I rolled a 3. I rolled a 3, and then I had a 4 from a D8 to boots from boots to the vigilant.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's like a
Okay,
redo
so
or...
Crawford. Oh, this guy.
There's still some ghouls in the tracker.
Yep, no, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. John got 20. Crawford got 10. I would say
Son of a
nothing
bitch.
quite happens, but I'm just having everyone roll initiative, so don't freak out yet. Hecka, what did you roll? That 7 your initiative? Cool. Alright, and Amber roll. Oh boy. Oh boy. That wasn't a good roll.
Ah,
Good, not a good roll for us or for you.
Amber.
Amber rolled a 4. Well, total of 4. What is...
Whoa.
Alright.
Best spot for Essence Prism.
Yep.
Okay.
Time to put the triangle square peg in the square hole.
So, at the moment, they're just chanting, one must die. You can either roll a religion check or an insight check.
I rolled insight.
I'm very
It's a
good.
lot better than my religion.
It's my yeah, I'm same. +5 to -1.
Hecka needs to roll it. Not the person on the dais needs to roll a religion or insight
Oh.
check. Sorry.
13 for insight.
Alright. That's enough. You need to a sacrifice needs to happen.
Okay.
So,
Ooh,
yeah, must sacrifice a creature on the altar or face the cult's wrath.
are you relaying this to us?
Either one of us has to die, or all of them do.
Yep.
I know which one I'm choosing.
Oh, no. What did you say to the group? Either one...
One of us has to die here, or all of them. And I know which one I'm choosing.
Alright.
Question.
What do you want to do?
Will one of you guys work? Pointing to the ghosts.
They just continue to chant. You saying, "I know what you're gonna choose." No, that doesn't change anything. You need to do something.
No, then I'm gonna flap on. Do I know where these shadows are?
Oh, they appeared all around the dais.
Oh, sweet!
Oh.
Ha, that's better than I
Oh.
hoped for. Nice. Then yeah, I'm gonna flap over to Amber.
All right. The moment your feet
This might hurt.
the moment you leave, the chanting "One must die" stops, and they start to chant something without making a sacrifice. The chant stops. It changed from "One must die" to "Lower growth to decayer. We
To what?
awaken thee." Loghoth, the decayer, we
Oh.
awaken thee, starts chanting.
Oh. That's not good.
And from as the chant continues over and over again,
What'd you say the chant was? It was who the decayer?
Lord the decayer, we awaken thee. And from the the breach on the west wall, the Mount of Refuge starts to move.
Ugh.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta move things layers.
Basically, the shades are all. Oh,
The shadows, the dark apparitions are still there chanting. The one must die changes to Orghoth the Decayer, we awaken thee, starts chanting, and in the outcropping on the west, the pile of refuge shuffles and lifts up.
okay, but
We know
basically
what we call this shambling
these
mound with
shadows
that.
are still basically within this circle, right?
Yes, they're still there.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure I'm gonna get my angles right.
Oh boy. Right.
Let's see. Do that and get most of them, but also that one. Okay. I think this first round, or before I can actually
Hold on. No, this is all happening. Now we're starting initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, things.
So
Finally.
you leave. I will say you get to where you want to go.
Okay.
You get there. Unless you want to stop and like end here. Or technically here.
No, we don't know how deep it is, and I'm only 3'3".
Yeah. Well, good news, it's not deeper than 3 feet. It's actually not as deep as you think. It'll be quite deep for you, but for everyone else, just
I also, don't want to get water in my little booties.
you can get over here. I will say I'm putting you right here because kind of where you end up.
That's about where I wanted to be anyway.
Just around the pillar.
Gizmo, you're way up there, baby boy. You want to be the decayer with Mama? All right.
He wants to be in front of the camera, in front of you.
Everybody. Everyone. I died. Group.
There you go.
Everybody. Okay. So.
Now we've got a shambling
John.
man that probably does poison damage
This
to take care of.
Lorghoth the Decayer rises from the refuse. What do you want to do?
Okay. He's right there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Shambling man on mushrooms, probably.
He's too far for my weaponry, so I'm gonna take my hand crossbow out, load the bolt up, and I'm going to shoot him.
Alright, shoot him. Shoot him!
That's a miss, no doubt.
That's
10.
10.
is a miss.
Because he's got no armor and no dex. I'm curious, is there anything with an armor class lower than 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move Amber out of here. Don't need
Whoop.
her.
No.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna move up. No, I can't because Amber's up there, damn it. So I'm gonna stay over here all day, my turn. Excuse me, shit.
What?
They didn't say anything?
John? No, I'm talking to John. What?
I'm a turn.
You don't move at all?
No, because I'm gonna be up. I can't really move right now because everyone's in there.
You
No
can
way.
move through people's spaces. They're your allies. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
If you
I'm
go
gonna go
into,
here.
if you go into the water, that's. I mean, you can do that too. You just jump down into the water. It doesn't look like the water's very deep for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head
That's
here.
slightly a different story.
Yeah, I'm gonna head here in my turn.
Okay. Now it's Lorghoth. I'm sorry, bud, but I need to find something. Their chant changes. As Lorghoth starts to move.
N-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Most AC is 5.
Not a question mark.
They start doing the Walmart chant.
Ow. 90% of the things with a 5 AC are mushrooms.
Alright. As Lorghoth starts to move, the chant changes. And they start to chant, "The end comes, death be praised." And the totally not shambling man. And
Does it look like a shambling mound, or is it?
I will tell you right now. This is I'm going to say you can roll an intelligence check. I will say this is slightly more than like you've seen before, so like You can still guess it from stories you've been told, but you'll need to roll me a history check. You have history. You can roll me a history check.
Let's see. What is my history? It is smart. It's not good still, but smart for proficiency. Nope, this is just some fancy bush.
It is a very
It's a tree.
fancy bush. Kind of smelly, but this fancy bush has been in water for a very long time. It does not look fun as it approaches you.
Doesn't look like a fun guy.
All right.
He has a fan to hit him, right?
It brings
Well,
one
he
arm
was
up and
crazy.
smashes you, or attempts to smash you.
It's not that hard. Crawford doesn't have good AC.
He does not. Oh boy. His passive
Wow.
perception is higher than your armor class. Well, the
Ouch.
number on the die is higher than your armor class, so that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time Crawford's gotten hit.
Yes, it's the first time anything really took a swing at me.
Well, you know. First time for everything. Where's the
Yep.
There's the
Gonna be. Let's see how.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
You know, that's only like a bit over a third of my health. That's not more.
Ouch.
And probably some poison damage, I imagine, with the name like Lilic Hair.
No.
Or
surprise,
necrotic
surprise.
damage.
At the moment.
We're not dead.
They
yet.
rolled your armor class. So a total of 14, and that's your armor class. You take another hit, and you're now grappled by this thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to say that your armor class is way worse than mine, and I'm a wizard.
That's 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
16
16.
for this attack.
I rolled higher than I did last time.
Oh, okay.
You're now
Well,
grappled.
I'll keep his arms occupied while I'm dead.
And you are grappled and then engulfed.
Oh,
Well, he's holding an unconscious Crawford. You did my hit points.
Oh boy, that's 2 hits? Holy shit. Alright,
He's down?
Wait, how many hit points do you have?
26.
How do you... Again, you've got less than the wizard.
how do you have less than the wizard?
I don't know. I got +2 to con. I've got.
What did you roll for your hit points?
3d8?
Did you roll 3d8? 3d8?
No, it'd be 2d8, because first level you get max.
Oh yeah, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, let's see. So I would have had 6 hit points from all 3 levels. So 20. 20's within reason for 3d8. Actually, it's very good for 3d8.
No? Because...
No,
again,
it's
your
not.
First, my 2d8. 2d8 to make another 12 hit points.
You must have rolled
That was
really low
13.
both times.
Yeah, I rolled one less than max.
Well, technically, it's 12 hit points. I can roll 6 both times.
Well, anyway.
I'm a rogue who fights at range. I don't need to be tanky.
Well, I mean,
Unless this exact situation happens.
Where the
Oh.
tank rolls like shit.
alright, you're engulfed. If you weren't down, you'd be blind and restrained and unable to breathe. So I'm not going to do the rest of this is just because it's at the start of each of your turns. Oh, start of the creature's turn. And so since it engulfs you after the start of its turn, you're just wrapped up unconscious in its body. Everybody, Crawford is starting to disappear into this big bush.
Hell no.
Is
No,
it
hell
gonna
no.
just go Is it just gonna go till one of us is dead, or will it be all
You forgot to
all of us?
put the initiative order down.
No,
What?
It's sorted.
It's there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Crawford, you need to make a death save.
Well. And it's flat rolls, right?
Yep.
Well, it wouldn't save it even if I did add my con to that. That's a 4.
You fail. That is a fail. Note that on your sheet. All right.
Yeah.
Heka, it's your turn. Crawford is being divine. This slam just kind of, it slammed onto
Can
him,
you
and
see me?
it's kind of those two hands kind of wrapped around, and it's just pulling him in, and two other hand, like what seems to be hands, kind of protruded in different areas of this big, large, huge, humongous bush. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because that's basically what's happening.
Okay,
And
so
it will. I will say, it does kind of like move into his space because it still had enough movement to get there. So it's like right there, and it's.
Okay, I'm going up into Amber Square and firing Essence Prism at this angle. So it hits the decayer.
I will say, at this moment, you know where Crawford is. Crawford is still visible at the moment. Unconscious, but visible. So,
Yeah, that's
yes.
fine. I get to decide who gets hit anyway.
Yeah.
This ain't Fireball where it's everybody saves. So yeah, I'm gonna move up, fire it at that angle. No, right there.
So you get a lot of the
and then they
ghosts.
have to make, and they must make a con save.
Let's see if taking out the chanting cultist actually weakens this thing. That'd be great, actually.
Wait, what? Where do you hit? Are you attacking the mound or the shadow apparitions?
Can you see the cone I'm doing?
Yes. So, both. Hey! Stop it. I'm
Yeah,
here.
as many
everything in
ghosts
that
as
cone
possible.
gets hit. Yeah.
All right. So what is to make a save?
Yeah, con. Needs to make a con save, DC 14.
Everything.
Well, I will say, doesn't add enough. I rolled a 10 plus 3, so it fails.
Sweet. And then all the ghosts have to make that save.
Uh-huh. I know.
It's $3d8. Targets that fail this save take 3d8 radiant damage. You learn their damage resistances and damage immunities.
I will say, as the fact that you technically tried to target the apparitions, you get nothing from the apparitions. They're just there. But you do get
All their damage was.
Would it be?
the damage, but you do get something from the bush. The resistance on the bush is cold and fire, and the immunities is lightning. Do you get conditioned immunities?
This prison on like a
Don't give
red
shit if
dragon.
it's a, fire elemental. I cast Essence Prism, and then next round I cast Fireball.
It's resistant to fire.
Yeah, but with I assume.
Oh, that's right. Excuse you, what are you doing? Getting you underneath
This is
my
prison.
nose.
Ignored it.
Do you see ghosts and
So the ghosts, you don't get anything. They're just there. They're harmless apparitions chanting things. But yeah, do you get condition immunities at all? Guys,
I can hear you. I can hear you.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
yeah?
Does Essence Prison give you condition immunities? Or is it just damage, resistance, and immunities?
Oh shit.
Maybe.
I'm watching the stream right now.
Yeah, no, my internet is having issues.
I slammed the staff down.
Hold
and
on.
the eyes on the
Hold on.
top of it.
Hold on. Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Hold on. Every time I ask this question, my internet bugs out. What the hell? Oh boy. Got to talk to my people because Discord is garbage.
I think we lost her.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
They are.
He is.
Oh my gosh. I know. We keep losing everybody.
Does have sense.
Ah.
My computer is having an aneurysm. This is why Mama needs a new computer. Because it's a pooter.
Just a wee bit.
Oh my lord.
Turning some of the things off. So my computer actually starts to work. Hopefully. Alright. Answer me in Discord.
Hi. Is it a Discord problem or a general connection problem?
It's a computer problem.
Oh crap.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So, okay. We're going to move on from the question because every time I attempt to ask it, see that that happens. Everyone freezes, even when I mention it. Okay, so all right, we're just gonna continue on. Heka, you do 16 points of damage. Note 10. I see what you're doing. All right. It is Heka. Do you do anything else?
I don't think so. Double check my bonus actions. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, no. I don't plan on flapping anywhere else.
All right.
So,
Mill, it is your turn.
so I take it has no damage resistances or immunities?
Oh, you
about
did not, did you
vulnerabilities?
not hear me at all?
Nope.
I
No.
said it
You always
has
cut out the
damage,
second we say yeah.
damage resistance to cold and fire, and it is immune to lightning.
Alright, good thing I don't do any of that.
Oh crap! I was planning on.
It's a wet bush, so
Yeah, fair enough. That's good.
those
That's
don't
true.
catch fire very easily.
Okay. Instead, I'm just gonna poke it with my help. No, I'm just gonna go in with my maul. I'm not taking any chances. What's this range?
Maw is
No.
5 feet. You gotta get within 5 feet.
No, not. I mean, how far did the thing attack? I wouldn't
Next
know.
to me,
It went up to Crawford.
walked up to me and then
smashed him and then pulled him in.
Alrighty.
So, as far as you know, it doesn't have a long range.
All right.
As far as you know.
I'm switching to my maul and I approach. I'm
Maul.
not taking any chances, and I'm
Hey,
get out my maul.
How is that not taking any chances?
My maul does more damage on average.
Yeah, I know that. It's 2d6.
All right.
But taking
You
those
wanna
chances
put it
means that you
down.
want to
All right, let's not argue
That reach
before I have
range.
Gizmo.
you just want to put this thing down.
Yeah, I'm going to attack.
Gizmo.
21.
Can you calm down? Give me a second. Gizmo is freaking out. Gizmo, 1 to 2.
Oh, wait, you've got one of my potions. You can give that to Crawford.
Can I do that as a bonus? Can I do that as an action or a bonus action?
I need you to hold on.
Yeah, wait.
Sorry, Gizmo was freaking out on my head, and I do not enjoy when that happens. Alright. So what did you roll to hit?
I rolled a 21.
That hits.
What kind of action would it be to feed a potion to Crawford?
I'll allow a bonus action.
Ooh, good. Because Mills has one of my potions.
I rolled a
The
13,
question
and I'm
is,
going
can
to.
you get to me?
How,
I can.
How much?
Because I can't breathe. So I don't know if that's like strangulation or I'm engulfed.
I mean, you're being engulfed, so like they're not going to be able to break the grapple, but they can turn your head enough to like shove a potion in your mouth.
All right, I rolled a 13 for damage.
13 damage.
Golding attack.
13 damage.
For 2 more points, 15 total. And it would have to...
Hold on, please. I'm still doing the first attack because I had to deal with Gizmo. So... Alright, so second attack, what did you roll to hit?
That's actually part of... that's my maneuver.
He's doing
goading
a goading
attack.
attack.
To 2 additional points of damage.
Okay. I do want to specify you need to tell me before you roll you're gonna do something.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Right now, what did you say the damage resistance is?
It is resistance to cold and fire and immune to lightning.
All right.
Okay. So the damage on the goading attack specifically is how much extra damage do you do?
2. Total of 15.
2. Okay.
And then it will have to make a wisdom saving throw, or else it will have disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me.
What's your DC?
14.
14. Okay. Well, it fails, but you are the closest thing, and it's not the smartest push, so attacks you. I mean, it will attack you.
I have my bonus action. Could I use my bonus action to use Heka's potion on Crawford?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. Do I roll the D8 myself, or does Heka have to?
You need to roll the healing.
Yeah, it's a D8, and if it's a 1, you get a reroll.
4. Better than nothing. 4 plus what?
Just 4.
Alright. I heal for 4 points of for 4 points, Crawford. As I whack it, I basically push an opening, and now for like to shove a potion in Crawford's mouth.
All right, I will allow the attack to kind of cut away the stuff or remove some of the vines from his face, to put the potion in, but the Crawford, you come to as the vines kind of start crawling around your face again and pull you into the mound. Is that your turn now?
Yeah, before my turn, answer say, you want to pick on someone your own size? Pick on me.
Oh, okay. It does not respond.
Big, there's no one that big, man.
Okay, Amber's turn is so Amber runs up and she kind of lunges at the mound like she's attacking, but she's reaching out and touching you, Crawford, and healing you. For last spell slot, but it's almost max. So, that is 11 points of healing. And she... he is going to bonus action. Let's have bonus actions. Oop, boop, doop, doop. I don't think her fire spell will be much help. So she's going to cast Shillelagh on her stick, and this like green energy just pulses through her stick, and like the kind of the indents of her staff start to glow a vibrant green color. No, actually, a red color, because she's circle of fire. So,
Have you ever seen the damage an actual shillelagh can do?
the new spell. I love how I knew.
No, I know. I mean real shillelaghs. They make your head explode.
They are nasty. All right. That is her turn, John.
Back to the top of the order.
It is your turn.
Spear's out, going to rush, and gonna do a stabby stab.
I will say, just FYI, when Amber jumps into the water, it's about 2 feet up on her. I mean, it will be on Heka, but it's a lot more difficult to move for Heka than it is Amber.
5, 10, 15.
That's gonna be
I got about
difficult for anyone.
All that'll be left is
40
just
feet?
head.
I mean,
massive
everybody
rat.
has, I think,
Pointing up a little bit.
I'm gonna go like
difficult
talking.
terrain in the water, but I mean, you can get where you get.
Yeah. So I'll get right there, and I'm going to do a
Yeah,
stabby stab
you can
on the
get
monster.
here.
There.
No, you can get right here. That's fine.
Okay.
I think you might be able to go one extra space.
Nope. I need to stay right there because I need 5 feet. For the sneak attack.
Actually,
stab, stab.
someone else needs to be within 5 feet. You can be wherever you want to be.
Yeah.
For advantage, you need to be
Range.
another 5 feet down, I think. Unless
But-
Crawford count.
I'm conscious.
Yeah, he's no
Huh?
longer incapacitated.
Okay, so I'll go
well,
down
there's
one- I'll go
also
down.
2 other people next to it, also dealing it. So it doesn't really matter.
I'm just
Yeah.
talking for
5,
flanking
10,
advantage
15,
as opposed
Yeah.
to just getting a sneak attack.
20,
Alright, just
30.
for range.
Actually, he can't because it's
Hell, I
difficult
opened.
terrain.
Well, we went there. Okay.
So it's 5 here. There.
He started here.
5 to get into the water system.
5,
Get another 20
10,
feet.
15, 20, 30.
You start over here, not over here.
My move is
He
40.
was- oh, you're 40? Then you can get here. That's fine.
Hello?
Yeah, he
Prop
was
monk.
right here.
Prop monk. Yeah, prop monk. So, yeah. I'll get flanking too, so I'll get advantage on this. Double attack. He's hit.
For
23.
23 hits.
Yay! 7 PLC plus. Two sneak.
Ooh, ouch.
That's a 9 damage. And 4 shits and giggles. I'm just gonna kick the son of a bitch. Because what the hell not?
Hold on. Hold. Yeah, hold. Yeah, hold. did 9 points of
piercing.
point. Okay. Alright. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, bonus action taking him.
Okay.
That's a miss. 11.
That is the miss. I mean, you landed, but like it kind of like grasped the vines, kind of grasped your foot, and you like pull it out. Pull your foot out of the thing. As it,
That's my turn.
you see the vines slowly try to like wrap around your foot, but you pull it away as it is its turn. I need
And for a bunch of stuff to happen. Right.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I assume that's directed towards Crawford.
It has to be attacked with disadvantage.
Constitution. Oh, this is a save for me.
Oh, this
not
is
an attack on it.
It is.
From
It is basically just crushing him. You see, Mill and Amber and John. John kind of. You see the vines in it just kind of moving, but Crawford, Amber and Mill see the vines start to pull him in and just get tighter, and you hear this as like the vines are tightening around him, basically crushing him. So I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
For some reason, my Constitution wasn't marked down correctly in the saving throws page. Weird. Alright,
Oh
so
my
that
goodness,
was,
guys!
Does a 15 make it?
Yes, a 15 does make it. Okay. I will say, you, Mill and Amber sees Crawford. You're kind of pushing against, like you start seeing Crawford like pushing against it as the vines. You still feel the vines pulling you in, yeah, Crawford, you're still being pulled in. Vines are wrapping more around your face. But you, Mill and Amber, see resistance against this. The
By the way, how many rounds till suffocation makes it a problem? Especially since I did not get to hold my breath.
Hold on. That is a good question that I did at one point know the answer to. Holding breath.
I'll look it up.
I'm looking right now.
What
The creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier. And starts to suffocate with a number of rounds equal to your Constitution. So you have, I will say your con modifier is 2.
Yes.
So this is the first round. You have one more round.
I can start taking a lot of damage.
You have one more round before you start to have to make another Constitution saving throw.
I'll be right back.
I got a quick breath while I was regaining consciousness.
Yes, I am, but you can.
Okay.
You have one round. One more round.
One.
Uh, brain. The Devourer, because I'm not going to try to continue to say its name because it makes me tongue-tied. The Decayer, I'm sorry, the Decayer, will attack Mill. That's 18 on the die, so that definitely hits Mill. Because it does add things. So... 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I can take it. Might not take the next one. Might not.
Okay. And it will also attack Amber, but that makes it disadvantage, right?
Yes.
And that definitely hits. Her AC is only 14. 15, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. You got armor, I think. Not armor, recently.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Oh boy.
I have returned.
Even at disadvantage, roll high. Oh boy.
Oh, it adds things.
What just happened?
Amber got
It hit Amber
hit.
at disadvantage.
Don't worry, I has a plan.
Oh shit.
Is Amber getting one shot again?
No. He
Okay.
has 1 hit point.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
This is going not great.
For who?
For
Everyone.
all of us. But you.
Squishy's.
Well, she's level 2, just FYI.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so that's its turn. Crawford, you can attempt to get out. Yeah.
You can sneak attack it.
I mean, you can still attempt to attack it. You are blinded and restrained.
That's disadvantage on Dex, isn't it?
A restrain gives you... Restrain, your speed is 0 and attack rolls against a creature has advantage, so you have advantage on you. The creature attack... You attacking the creature has disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on saving throws. But you're also blinded, so... you can attempt to get out, though.
And suffocated. Very well. In one round, you'll be suffocated.
You can escape the You can escape it by, well, what, acrobatics or athletics to get out. You're being grappled, technically.
Crawford is good at neither of those. What would be? Would it be better to put?
The thing is if you get out of the grapple, you won't be suffocating anymore.
Yes.
Also, know that if you fail, I've got a backup plan. And that backup plan has a backup plan.
So what do you want to do?
You know what? I'm gonna roll an intelligence just to see like how Crawford's doing. This probably wants to like do something stupid. It is. Okay. Crawford's panicking, so I mean, we're already taking disadvantage, right?
Yep.
On the attack rolls. So
Wait, except for your flanking, so...
No. He has to
Nope.
be
Oh, you don't?
technically on the other side.
Oh, damn. Never mind
It's he. I will say because Mill's he is, he would come
But, John.
out. If he decides to come out, he'd come out right here and then would be flanked. But because that's the only unoccupied spot, because Mill is in the spot where technically he would come out. He could choose to go here or kind of fall into the water and end up here. It is up to him. But yeah. So Crawford, what do you want to do?
I rolled. I got a 6 on the intelligence. I'm gonna be stupid and attack it.
Okay.
that. Crits.
You have disadvantage. Gizmo. Gizmo, how did you get out? Roll to attack and tell me what you go. You can roll and do stuff. You just on top of his cage for some reason. Hey, mommy, forget to lock the door. On your door?
Oh.
So I'm just gonna take that forward.
Come on.
Okay, well, that was better actually. So okay, so this is an 18 hit this thing.
Yes, 18 hits.
Okay.
Woo! Oh, Gizmo. He's like, wait, my treat's gone.
Let me read how this works real quick.
I mean, you got 3 allies adjacent to it, so definitely a sneak attack.
Yes,
Gizmo just jumped at me and dropped his treat out of his foot, and then when I put him in his cage, he went to go like take a bite from where the treat used to be, and he was very confused because it wasn't there anymore. All right, so
Okay, so this thing's gonna get jinxed. And take a bunch of radiant damage.
all right,
What does jinxing it do?
stuff.
Various effects. Okay,
Does it affect saving throws?
you can.
You do not know. You don't know how he's gonna jinx him.
Okay, so it's going to take 18 radiant,
18 radiant. That is a good.
and it is jinxed. And let's see, what did I go? 8. So it got feebleness. Till the end of its next turn, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that rely on strength.
Yes!
That has to do with
Nice.
strength.
Yes. It's in trouble for attacking as well.
It's in trouble for what I'm about to do to it.
Does it
Okay.
require a strength saving throw?
Maybe.
I mean, I think the enthusiastic yes when I read it out says
All
yeah.
right. So everybody, you see Crawford struggling. All of a sudden, this just like bright flash of, like.
It's purplish light, right? You described it as purple? I think.
I don't think I
Assuming it
did,
doesn't
but
die.
that's my default magic color. So
What color do you want your radiant magic? I usually lean towards like gold or white for radiant, but I will leave it up to you if you want something different.
It's green. We all feel nauseated for a bit. Hope you didn't want kids.
What do you want, Crawford?
it does radiant damage, but it's also jinx magic.
I know. So like, what
Could I
do
do
you
a
want?
pale purple?
A pale purple is fine. This pale purple emits between the vines that make this creature. And like you kind of see like the vine just kind of like quiver for a second.
Anticipation.
Is that it?
Bonus action. I don't think I can do anything with that. I mean, could I try slashing at it?
Have a weapon.
I don't think I can do anything else with. I got a knife.
All right.
Probably
I
like just a
mean,
knife strapped to him.
I will allow you to like fumble your knife and attempt to, but it will still be a disadvantage, obviously, because you're restrained.
Hmm.
And you did kind of win from it constricting you, so you can, in the moment, pull it out and kind of attempt to cut at it. So disadvantage, attack, go for it.
Oh, yeah. This 13 really likes showing up.
Your total.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I doubt that's gonna happen. So the other one was a 9 plus whatever my knife attack is, so just Dex plus proficiency. So
Hang on.
yeah, that's a 14.
Yeah, that doesn't quite. You kind of hear a kind of tear, but like you can't push hard enough.
What's the next one?
Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh.
Constricts you. All right, Heka, 'tis your turn.
Okay, Heckle will slam down their staff and screech. A very painful sounding screech. In avian, they're saying, I command you to back off, and I'm casting the cantrip Forceful Declaration.
All right, what does that do?
Forceful Declaration. Range is 60 feet. The target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet directly away from you.
Ooh.
That the disadvantage is 17 on the die plus 3. So no, plus 4 because it's strength. So that definitely succeed.
Then I'm casting Silvery Barbs.
All right. That is a 3.
17 with disadvantage. That's crazy.
Well, it's
Good.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 17. So it was a total of 21, but because of Silvery Barbs, it rolled a 3.
Which
So
is
a total of 7.
not enough. It gets pushed back into the wall. Crawford is no longer grappled.
Yep, because it's involuntary movement.
And
Especially the mood.
since Amber is at more risk of death right now, I'm going to give the advantage to Amber.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn.
I kind of heard what's going on. So can cast Silvery Barbs.
Yeah,
Yes.
and knocked the creature back. Oh yeah, I need to roll damage. 5 points of thunder damage.
All right, hold on. So 5 points of thunder damage.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, so Heka screams, and the
By the way,
the
thank you for your
Decayer
words to give me that idea.
the
Earlier.
Decayer is pushing against it. The sound waves that reverberate towards it, and it seems to overcome the push. Heka, there's another burst of energy, and it slips and flies back into the wall. Crawford, you're not restrained anymore. You take a big deep breath. And now it is Mill's turn.
We'll just keep up here to give something on. He'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Anytime.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's your turn.
Okay. Let me check to see. I am going to make another attack.
You'll need to
We're
get
gonna make it
closer.
Sure. Gonna like step in the water and then gonna whack it with my maul.
Alright. Jump down into the water and just swing at it.
18.
18 hits.
Oh, I'm going to use my menacing strike. 9
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage. Whatever. I'm using my menacing attack. My menacing strike.
Oh, okay. Tell me the total amount of damage, please.
Oh, that's definitely a boost. 9 plus 6, 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Again. So
Total?
and yep, total. Wisdom saving throw,
15.
DC 14.
Give me a second.
What is menacing do?
Causes frightening if they're.
It
If they
makes
fail the
it
wisdom saving
so they'll have a disadvantage on attacking anybody but him.
No, that's goading. Frightened,
Oh, then
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it's not willingly
you
move
said
closer.
wisdom? That's a total
Yep.
of 16.
That makes it. And then I am going to use my first off. I'm going to use my bonus. Bonus action to second wind
Are you
for
injured?
6. Yeah, 28 hit points. I healed for 6.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action surge. And then I'm going to tackle again.
Alright, attack it. Don't act like
8.
you haven't been out.
Wait, use silvery barbs. Did you use?
No,
use silvery barbs. Right?
he gave it to Amber.
Now I feel like I wasted it.
You're not always going to hit there,
missed.
my friend.
I know.
Alright,
I was look at that.
Alright, so the second attack misses, which is fine. It is Amber's turn. She moves out of the water in a way. She's on like the steps. And she
Can I call out to Amber? She's moving that way to try to go left instead of, so she's not on the dais.
she's on the
feel like
stairs.
that'd be a
She's
bad
not
idea.
completely on the dais, but you can say to her not to, but still, I mean, in the moment.
All right. Yeah, then that's what Heck was going to
She's
say.
going to attack it. That hits. And rolls. That. Alright, well, it hits. It starts to glow like a reddish, an orange reddish color, it's emitting some light, the 10-foot radius, which, I mean, in this situation is no benefit except you guys can see it's bright, or it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius. A creature would be able to benefit from invisibility, but at the moment that does not matter. He does damage. Right. It is John's turn.
I'm thinking I'm going to stab it.
Damn it.
53.
23 hits.
Nice.
That's 8 damage.
8 and sneak attack.
And for bonus,
14 points of damage.
and for a bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point to go flurry of blows.
Alright.
Does a 15 hit?
Hold on. Brain. A 15 does hit,
And
which should tell you something.
ooh, that's max damage. And the second hit. And 18 to hit.
18 hits. I mean, the 15 hit.
Yeah, 15 and 18 because I spent a key point for 3 blows.
Minus 6.
So
Alright, guys.
So you guys just see me go stab it and go whoa, and just do 2 super fast clicks on the thing.
Alright.
We're just making Max see if I'm still killing it.
Decayer attacks. 1 attack on Mill and 1 attack on John.
Okay.
So
Bring it.
Mill. It
Are they strength based, by the way?
just
Oh yeah, are these
I
strength
mean-
basic?
its lowest was actually the first roll that I made, which misses
What's roll against me?
barely. It misses you just barely.
Whew.
And then it attacks John. A total of a dirty 20. And that's the lowest it
That
rolled.
is. That is.
Does you have interception? Connor?
Yes.
you have interception
17 damage.
Oh, interception, yes, that's right. I use my reaction to use interception.
What does that do?
Reduces the damage taken by D10 plus 2. 7.
Okay.
I'll take 10 damage.
So you take 10 bludgeoning
As
damage.
I deflect some of the tendrils with my maul. And
That's half. Ow, that hurts. That's.
You do it smacks you And I will say you're not grappled, but thematically, that the smack, the vines start wrapping around you. You don't have to like. You're not restrained or grappled in any way, but they're starting to pull you towards it.
Yeah.
And another kind of like vine hand shoots out of it. So it's like it's starting to pull you in, but you're not grappled or restrained at the moment. Now it is Crawford's turn. Crawford, what do you want to do, Mr. Ranged Fighter? You can now breathe and see.
Okay, so it's gonna...
Your ribcage hurts. Your arms
probably.
hurt. I mean, you were being crushed, so, you know.
Really, just everything hurts.
Yeah.
They're gonna knock me out. Probably disengage and run away.
Alright. Your bonus action, you can disengage.
I kind of want to get over here.
Remember, water is difficult terrain. Oh, you ignore difficult terrain?
The ring of water walking says I do.
Ah. So you walk on top of the water. Alright.
Disengage from over here. And now I'm gonna shoot this thing. Or would quick egress behoove us?
What?
Do you want to put it down or you want to get out of here?
Let's put it down.
Anybody else? One away.
Feeling that if we try to get out of here, it would just keep climbing up. And considering the state of the place, it could probably get in the walls.
Very good. And I'm gonna just hit it. Would another jinx be good? Check what they all do. Let's try and hit it first. So 17 to hit. No.
What?
Hey.
Everybody down?
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm here.
Sorry, what do you say?
17 to hit.
Yes, 17 hits.
So I'm gonna hit him. And because they're allies standing within 5 feet of him, sneak attack. That's 17 damage. I rolled another 10 on the d10. That's pretty cool.
How much damage?
17 on radiant.
17 radiant? Did you jinx it again? Sorry, I wasn't paying.
Would another feebleness be good for everybody? Good for this? More disadvantage?
Choose, I mean, yeah, if you go with feebleness, they'll use another forceful declaration.
Sure, let's hope there's not another boss.
I could, so it's that I could cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at 2nd level.
So,
And it'll take 44 points of damage every round.
so yeah. Until the end of its next turn, it has disadvantage on anything basically strength related.
Alright, in that case, I'll do another forceful declaration. Because Tasha's constant brew is a deck save.
So does it have disadvantage on strength checks or saves or whatever?
Strength checks, saves, and attacks.
All right. Is Heka's turn?
I'm going to do another forceful declaration.
All right.
So, more screeching from Heka as they slam their staff down.
Heka?
Yeah, it's a strength save. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry, my brain. That's natural 1.
Woo! Too bad
Or
that doesn't.
4. Both would have failed.
Too bad nat ones on saving throws don't equal crits. But there's another 5 points of thunder damage.
All right, that's very unfortunate.
That's to get pushed against the wall again. Can't go anywhere else. So.
That's unfortunate. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mill.
Okay.
I would like to thwack.
Yeah, I'm a fighter, so
You hit it?
I'm not hitting on it. I'm hitting it. So yes.
Roll the hit.
12.
Total?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Really can't do much with my bonus action, so
That your turn?
yeah, I grumble as I miss.
It just kind of, as you bring down your hammer, just like where you're gonna hit, just kind of opens up and it hits the water instead.
But
you
can't do that.
Amber does. Amber chucks a mote of light at it again and hits. There is a chance this thing is still alive, so I have to roll, unfortunately. But a 7 definitely does the damage, and this orange mote of light rushes in, like hits the creature as it's like focused on Mill and it's opening the part where he was going to hit it with his maul. This mote of light just smacks into it inside, goes inside, and just kind of
nice.
pulses, and it just kind of explodes. And it falls limp in as it falls limp, or the vines go limp and kind of like deconstructs as it falls to the ground. And the apparitions that are chanting.
Is it dead?
Disappears.
Oh.
And the chanting ceases.
Heka's gonna go over to Amber
And you're
and
greeted with just the sounds of the dungeon of the death house. Everything goes silent. Okay, you approach Amber.
yeah, I'm gonna first use another thing of the healer's kit. Inventory healer's kit.
Funny, Amber has 1 hit point, and it had 1 hit point. Or it had 2 hit points. It had 2 hit points, and she has 1. I'm very sad, Mill, that you did not hit.
All right.
Anyway, you go over to Amber.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick patch up of so she can expend 1 hit die and then gain that number of hit points +2.
All right, Max. Thank goodness. And oh, that
And then feed her the other potion. Actually, I probably would have done the potion first. For another 5.
which
And
brings
I'm
her
out
to
of my
6.
potions.
Brings her to 16. Which is almost her max. All right.
How did Crawford doing on hit points?
13 down, I think. 11.
Okay, then I'm going to.
I'll survive for a bit.
I'll use a med kit on you as well. I've still got 2 use after healing you. I'll have 2 uses left of this med kit, and I've got another one on me and another one on Eddie.
All right, guys. What do you want to do after healing people?
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, it feels like we've been in here for months.
All right. So, how do you guys want to leave? There is a secret door. There's the door in where the sacrifices were by the statue, or where you came down. Where do you want to come up?
I want to take a quick look at that pile of refuse.
Okay.
Unless that entire pile of refuse became the
I mean,
thing.
it
How much
bones
better?
and stuff kind of fell out of it, so like there's just mud and bones, and there's what's your passive investigation?
That one's pretty high, 16.
How much did you heal?
Oh yeah, you roll
It's-
your hit die and add 2.
Roll a hit die and
okay.
add.
D8.
Actually, roll me an investigation. I will allow a roll of an investigation.
6, that takes me 21. Pretty good.
Ooh, 25.
All right.
Nice.
Right back.
As people start to heal up, Eka, you climb over and through, basically climb over and through the mound that once was the decayer. You find a stick.
Okay.
More like I would say more of a staff. In it, and then you go through the refuse and you find, I will just say, a weapon because I haven't finished making this weapon. You find basically a quarterstaff and a weapon that looks fancy weapon. But right now you guys are in the mindset of getting out of here.
Did we ever make it to the attic to try to find the baby brother? I can't remember.
You did do all that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm remarking in character that it feels like we've been here for months.
Anyway, so how do you guys want to go up into the get out of the dungeon and crypt? Do you want to go through the secret door that leads to the den where all those stuffed wolves were, or do you want to go up where you came down, which was from the 3rd floor? Either go up to the 3rd floor and move down, or you can go into the den, because you did find that secret door.
I mean, the den's the quickest. Mills is at max, almost max hit points. So yeah, he can go up the ladder first.
You guys want to go? Okay. All right then. So,
But yeah, is there anything else on the dais? With that little
I
rectangle
mean,
thing?
there's a knife, and then there's dried blood. There's nothing really there.
Okay.
Nothing of note. All right. So you guys.
We found a lot of letters and journals in this damn house. I was hoping maybe there was another one.
All right, you guys. I should probably go to the devil. All right, you guys aren't up there. You aren't there. I will say I'm gonna put you right here because y'all technically are. Goodness. Bill.
Yes.
Give me a
Also, I realized
second.
there's been
All
a lot
right.
of times where I use Mage Hand to open shit without.
You lift up the trapdoor of the den. You are greeted with sounds of spinning blades, caustic fumes coming out of the fireplace, and the window you're next to is bricked up.
What the hells?
So, Mills, did you go all the way up the ladder, or
Yeah,
are you just
yeah.
poking your head? No, are you just poking your head out?
Okay, so windows bricked up. I hear spinning blades.
So you see, so everybody's on the ladder below him. You see, everybody hears whirling blades. Mill, because you're kind of poking your head out and you're looking in this room, you see spinning blades in the doorway. You see green caustic gas coming from the fireplace, which is right here, and the windows are bricked up. You cannot see the outside.
Oh no, this is not good. Caustic gas coming in from the fireplace.
I need everybody to roll me another initiative.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, I'm at A. Credit.
Oh no, I got a 1.
Oh, I thought I rolled the 23. Oh, I just got it.
I got a 1.
Unfortunate for you. Especially since you're the one who is, well, on the ladder.
Oh no. Sorry, guys.
All right.
We're gonna die.
So, Mill, what's your total? Is it just 1?
Yes.
Okay. The Crawford needs to add to 30. All right. Is yours a 9, Hecka?
Yep.
How are we gonna get? Oh man, how are we gonna get out of this?
We go back down the ladder and go up to the 3rd floor.
So we're booking it then?
Yep.
I don't know. Do you feel like fist fighting, poison gas, and spinning blades?
Crawford, what did you roll for initiative?
I just got back. I didn't know we were doing anything.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
You hear spinning whirring blades.
The hiss of poison gas.
That's a 15.
15 total? Okay. 15.
Welcome to Auschwitz, motherfuckers.
All right.
Sorry. Parents just got back from a trip. I wanted to say hi.
No worries. Okay. So, do you guys want to get out through here, or do you want to go all the way to the 3rd floor and do this? What do you want to do?
So I'm guessing us standing outside is not correct.
No, you guys are on the ladder that leads from the catacombs, the 1st floor of the dungeon, to the 1st floor of the house.
Hey, who wants... Okay, so I got resistance to poison. Who wants me to
So-
just do a demo charge on the wall? I've got that bag of guano. I've also got a lantern.
I will say the gas is starting to seep down the ladder.
Would going back do us any good? Do we want to try just con save, hold our breaths, and run through?
So I'm resistant to poison, both the condition and damage.
Okay, so
You also
Keep
wear
any
a
of
gas
the windows
mask.
open.
the room is heavily obscured. So I'm gonna say, John, it is your turn. What you do? And because this is a ladder, it will be difficult terrain to get through people, except for Hecka because he's small. So, John, what do you want to do?
Oh, I got two big ass. I got one dude and one big ass lizard in the way.
Yes.
So I'm like, how the hell I'm gonna get the hell out of this mess?
So you can either not move and just wait for the people in front of you, or
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna yell out and say, Mel, move your fat ass out of there.
Okay. Your turn. I mean, Amber holds her turn to. She holds her turn to move when other people move. Is that what you do,
Yeah,
John?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. I got to.
Crawford, what do? You only have a big ass lizard in front of you, so you can use 10 feet to get 10 feet through Mill.
You can use double dash.
What do you want to do?
Mario Kart that shit.
How much would it take to get out of here? 50, so I could get to the door in one dash and try and get the lock open?
Oh, no, the door's open. You hear whirling blades in the direction of the door.
Okay, so...
So I mean, at this point, Mill, you did see the blades in the doorway. At this point, the whole room is heavily obscured. So the toxic gas is now, or smoke has filled up the room. It is heavily obscured. You can't really, you know where the door is. You know this room, but you can't. You can't actually, like, get there. My brain just stopped. I don't even know why I said that. Mill, you can't see the door. You know that the door is there. You know that there are spinning blades in the doorway. But at this point, the whole room is filled with the toxic gas. Smoke, whatever it is, that has poured in through the fireplace. I'm gonna put battle music on because
and we know all the windows don't work.
I mean, we can make a window. Maybe.
Yeah.
You can make
Maybe.
it
I've got
gold.
a bomb. I've got a big ass bomb.
I know.
You sure that'll work?
Is
It'll probably take too long for the
but
noxious gas to get us.
it is explosive, but not that explosive.
I mean, it can be used as blasting powder.
Yeah.
Not a very strong one, but you know, it's a big ass bag.
You're also well. It's a big ass bag for
Blowing
you.
a big enough hole in the wall might not work.
The outer walls. I mean, you can't really see the walls right now. You have to be up against the walls to see what's going on. So, Crawford, what do you want to do? It is your turn.
I'm gonna try running to the door again.
All right.
That's all I got.
And
Because if I know that if the windows can't be broken or opened in any way, I don't want
you
to try.
get at the door, and I will say, because you did start your turn in this room, you are fine for now.
We took in a deep breath before jumping in.
But you stop as you hear this sound of spinning blades right in front of you. And as you approach the door, you start to see that there are spinning. The door is gone and is replaced with slashing scythe blades. And they're spinning in the doorway.
Can I work out a rhythm to jump through, or is it just like no go?
I mean, you could spend a good amount of time in here setting the blades to get a good to get advantage to move through this, but that is a minute.
So I think I can get through this.
I mean, you can get through it.
It's not like impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
Obviously,
But like, you'll have to. I'll say you specifically. You need to make an acrobatics check to get through. To get through it. Regardless if you can time it correctly, you'll still be able to get through it. Whether you take damage from it, that's a different story.
Yeah, if the idea is we need to get out. Plus maybe I can turn off the traps once I get through the door. Maybe.
Maybe.
So, yeah, I'll take that acrobatic check.
Alright, roll me an acrobatics check, please.
Nope.
What?
You
I don't think a 9's gonna do it.
You get through, but you take. I need a dice.
Does anyone have more d20s?
It
12
wasn't a
points
light
of slashing damage.
Okay, are you still alive? Do you have more than one hit point?
It puts
Yes,
me
more
at 9.
So you get through the trap. You get nicked a couple times, going through it. You do, I will say, as you get through, this room is also heavily obscured with gas because there is a fireplace right here. But you are close enough to the wall to realize that these walls are brittle.
Like all the walls, or just
the
outer
walls?
walls?
Well,
hello?
Crawford didn't take like, he didn't really see the walls until he got through the trap. Get through the doorway, because he's more focused on the doorway than the walls themselves. Getting through it, he kind of like looks
Turned around and looked for an off switch.
This right here, this wall looks rotted and brittle. I will say, when you climbed out, I will say right here before you left, like specifically as you like looked and saw that the windows were bricked up, those walls didn't look brittle or rotted. It's just the interior walls.
That's 10 here. Add 10 to this. I did in my first movement. Right?
That's about your movement.
Into my first movement.
You can bonus action dash if you want.
Yes. I wanna see if I can make it easier for everybody. I'm gonna dash over here to the door. And
No.
are these
No,
walls
no.
Oh, I can't get through there?
You can get through there. There's just more blade.
Oh, okay.
You get this room specifically because there's so many doors. The sound of spitting blades are a lot louder in this room because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is double doors right here. So, like, technically, I would say this count as 2 doors. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a total of about 7 doors. So there's a lot of spitting blades, and you can't really tell, but I will say this room specifically, that room specifically doesn't have gas in it. Like, there is kind of gas in there because there's no door blocking the gas, but it's not filled up like this room and the den, because there's no like constant movement of gas. So you can tell that there's no gas in here, but there's you have to get through some more blades to get through it.
I mean, it looks like safety, so
I will say though, you can break
Just
technically through that wall.
Wait, you said the walls are brittle, right? I can smash it with my hammer.
The walls.
You don't know that though.
You don't know, but because
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get over here.
You're next to Mill are next to exterior walls, and exterior walls specifically are not rotten and brittle. It's just the interior ones.
Gotcha.
So,
I'm trying to get
shout that out.
I'm in a poison gas room. I don't want to open my mouth. I want to get. If I can get over here, then I can check these and see if they're brittle too, so I can tell you the Kool-Aid Man through there.
Yes.
I need you to make me another acrobatics check.
Please go better, or at least don't kill me. That went worse.
Oh no.
Oh, please don't kill me.
Oh no. My dice do not like you guys today, so I can't promise anything.
Oh, let's see. I get through, and let's see how well I'm.
Just how many pieces?
Yeah.
It's only 6 this time.
Are we patching you up, or are we scooping you up with hits?
I'm like,
3 hit points. I'm not dead. Okay. Are
I'm
these
not
walls
yet
brittle
dead.
too?
Yes, this wall specifically is brittle. These 2 are not. The door,
Alright.
the walls that hold these 2 this double door, those are brittle. But yeah.
Alright. This wall right here.
You hear?
It is
you hear
Pekka's
Crawford
turn.
yell. Essentially,
it's not
Kool-Aid
your
Man
turn.
through the wall.
You wouldn't use Kool-Aid through the wall.
Yeah, I know. That's it.
You'd
Essentially,
probably say,
More
smash through this
you can
wall.
bust through the wall. You can bust through
Okay,
the
which
walls.
which wall? Right here.
The interior ones.
You
right,
hear,
through the
you
interior
kind of
wall.
hear it, you do hear it in this direction. You hear his voice.
Yeah, I don't know which spot is the best one.
Hecka, it
Told
is
you
your
inside,
turn.
so.
I'm gonna bonus action flap past everyone up into the room,
Okay.
and then I'm throwing an acid flask, or acid splash cantrip with the wall.
Roll me damage.
I think it's D6. Let me check. It's D6. Big old 10-foot. Nope, for 2.
Where?
Right here.
Okay.
Splash
here.
on the wall of acid. Very minimum, it'll be weakened.
And
Oh,
obviously, I take a
damage?
breath before coming in.
Well, the door, the whole, it does look, well, you can't really see it because of heavy obscurity,
Yeah.
but Crawford, you do see kind of like hitting through this wall. I will specifically say, only to Crawford, it is Mill's turn, but I'm gonna send you something on Discord.
Okay.
Um,
Oh. This is not good.
you need to make me a Constitution saving throw first, though.
Me?
No. Mill, because
Mill.
he had already had his head in the room, so he technically, I will say he's starting his turn in this room, so he needs to roll me a
16.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no,
All
the
right.
spider
16.
has to make a con save.
Hold on, real quick.
I'll be right back. I need to go turn down the temperature.
I can't.
Oh, wait, I got a better idea.
Then Kool-Aid Manning to the exit.
I'm gonna breathe fire. It's brittle. It's made of wood, right? Oh shit, that means if I'm in a gassy area, it'll cause a chemical reaction. Never mind.
What do you do, Mill? You climb out. You do hold your breath. What do you do?
I'm gonna run over there and which is a better idea? Do I smash or do I
You
smash with
gotta-
my mace?
You
Whatever.
gotta make your choice now. What do? You smashing it or you running through the blades?
I smash it.
All right, roll me to hit. Roll to hit.
23.
All right, roll me damage.
10.
All right, you smash through it. And
I like rush up to the wall.
hold on.
I spin as
Hold on.
I really want to do the thing.
Hold on. I gotta do stuff first before you do anything. You smash through the wall, and rats just pour through the wall.
Oh, come the fuck on. Sorry, I swore.
Turns out it's, the poison wasn't for us. You know, some fumigators came in while we were in the basement.
Check the whole
They
thing.
will need to roll initiatives. So, what is their initiative?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Mills, how damaged are you?
I'm 6. I am at 34 out of 40.
You're fine. This
Okay.
is just a swarm of rats.
Yeah.
Well, no, it depends on, you know, whether I hit him with splash damage or not.
I will, because they poured out as you smash through the wall, so they will go. Next round they'll go before you, but they will, as they pour out, start biting you, Mill.
And I just like, and I like spawn as I swing the hammer at the wall, and I was like, oh shit. Come on! Don't we have enough problems as it is? Gods.
Yeah, well. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not 6. Not that it's any better.
Fine.
Alright, they are gonna
So
try
you
to
want to just
attack
smash the
you, so they will fight you. The whole group will bite you. That will hit with the 17. And that is... I need to fix it. Five points of piercing damage to you, Mill.
Wait, Crawford, what's your max hit point?
How many points of damage?
5.
6.
Oh.
It's just a swarm
Okay,
of
no, you
rats.
do have
You're
enough hit. For some
fine.
reason, I forgot that my hit points are actually 23, not 27.
I will say, John, you held your
a little better than
action. John, you held your action. So when
No, got it.
Mill got up, that you would move in. So you can move in if you want. Okay, are you still on the stairs or?
No, I moved away so everyone else can get back
Alright.
up.
We're just gonna do that.
Okay.
So
I couldn't remember exactly where the.
Right there.
Yeah.
Move
I see
there,
Bill being
5,
but
10.
smack through the wall and being attacked.
You did not.
You
You just hear
held your
screaming and
you
rats.
held your turn to move. You can't actually take an act. Well, you can attack. I will say, as Mill is being bitten by a swarm of rats, you come up because you held your turn. For when he moved, you would go into the room. So that's what you did. The round does start on you. So from where you are, where do you want to go? There's sound of spinning blades here, right here, and then there is squeaking. You can't see it because there's too much fumes in there. You will need to roll me a Constitution saving throw though, because you moved into the room and then had your started your turn in there. So
That's a date.
you take
1 billion damage.
10 points of poison damage.
I'm almost dead.
House is trying for one last hurrah.
So what do you want to do? It's your turn. You're still up.
That's good. I'm going for the blades.
Not the hole in the wall?
Not the hole in the wall.
Well, hold the wall.
There's a hole in the wall
You,
right
you
here.
know you can smash through it, so if you saw where
you
Mill
heard
went,
you
know
heard
that there's
him. You
probably a
can
hole.
smash through.
And you hear me? And you hear me complain? It's like, don't we have enough problems after this?
So you know that Mill probably smashed a hole in the wall.
Okay. What am I do?
You can attack this wall. You can attack this wall. You can't
run
go
through the
through
open
this
hole.
technically
You can
because of
smack the rats.
but you can help kill the rats.
Ripping and tear.
I will die in my next turn, so I can't take that chance. So
There's a possibility of you passing out.
yeah. So
What do you want to do? Do you want
You could
to?
jump back down the. You could stab him, then jump back down the hole.
That
Yeah, well.
that is true.
I say screw it. Screw it. Go through the blades.
If you fail this dex save, you take like a
You
D12 of damage.
2d10 damage from that.
And
What's your acrobatics?
I'm screwed either way. So I need this. I need to decide. So
All right.
You could stab him, then jump back in the hole.
I'm jumping through the doorway.
John,
Got
don't.
2 dex save to make.
It's his.
This is me saying in character, John, don't.
You don't know.
You
what's
don't know what he's doing because he's heavily obscured by this poisonous gas.
You're dealing with rats.
And yeah, you're now being covered in rats. So
Okay. 2 acrobatic checks to get out, but you could definitely get out into the safe room I'm in.
Okay, so let's do this. If I drop it. Oh. Oh,
Okay, well, it's not a dex save; it's an acrobatics check.
oh, acrobatics.
Yes,
Oh, that's different.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's not a save, it's a check.
I was hoping you'd have like You're a ninja. That's got to be what expertise, maybe?
Yeah, so let me roll again. So
Roll again.
First
Roll
one.
me in acrobatics.
16.
That's a lot
16
better.
makes it.
Okay. You tumble.
You tumble through, and you're now. You go into more smoke. Caustic smoke. And you come to where the double doors opened up into this area. You hear more spinning blades. You hear more spinning blades here. I don't know why you moved yourself further into the room, but
I did. I don't know why. So I did.
there. I didn't do it, but I moved you back. You're right next to two spinning bladed door. And the spinning blade, the sound of the spinning blade is a lot louder in this room because there's several doors like that. Again, all the interior walls look brittle. You need to make me another acrobatics check to
Get through these without getting mincemeat.
Nope.
9.
well, you get through it. Do you fall unconscious? We'll see.
Please roll 2 ones.
Oh, 20 points of damage.
8 points
Oh,
of
no.
damage.
What?
8 points of damage.
I'm down.
2 over what you had, right?
Crawford, you see John, like, he looks like he's
Right
gonna
across the
do it,
floor on his
and then
face.
he just get gashed right in the side, and he falls down unconscious next to you.
Hey, y'all, watch
Slapping
this.
across the floor on his face.
Amber's turn.
Dude, that's
Um, She is going to shillelagh this shit. Form of breath. Points? Okay. Here it's a D8 plus wisdom. Okay, the rats take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Radiant damage?
I think it's still bludgeoning.
Well, the new one,
Is
I
that a
think you can
bludgeoning
choose.
or
I
it's
think it's
both?
force.
Yeah.
It's
Shillelagh?
force. It's either bludgeoning or force.
Shillelagh's still going at it.
Her as her shillelagh connects with the swarm, her staff kind of illuminates brighter, and then I mean it's still glowing in the divots of the quarterstaff, but as it connects, it kind of gets brighter, and takes the swarm takes 10 points. Minus. Nope, that's not minus.
New one does,
Finish.
or you can choose to do force.
Yeah, you can
damage. The old
choose.
one.
She chose 4. Just to be clear. All right. Also, she needs to make a saving throw,
Old one doesn't change.
and she succeeds on her con save. It
Oh,
is Crawford's turn. What do you want to do, Crawford?
It's a lightsaber spell. You could turn a stick into a lightsaber.
Like every kid ever.
Yeah.
And it scales with you. Like it probably, I think it should have always done.
Yep.
Anyway, Crawford, what do you do?
I'm no medic, so I'm gonna pick up John and get him out the door. So I
There's-
imagine with all the
there's-
extra
there's
holes in this room, it's
more
gonna
spinning
start filling
blades
up.
in front of you.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, there's spinning blades right here. You can see the outside. But there's spinning blades between you and like that. Those doors aren't there. It's just spinning blades. This gate is technically open. I don't know why
What
that's
would it
a
be to
window,
get
but
him out?
that's open.
What would it be to get him outside?
I mean, is
Succeeding
all
on
the
an
interior walls
acrobatic
weak?
check.
Are all the interior walls weak? Because another option
These
is
specifically, these right here, this, and this, they're all, I would classify as exterior. So, because this is like the stoop, the front.
Yeah.
yeah.
The stoop
It's like an
right there.
enclosed porch.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah, I'm trying to
enclosed
figure
porch.
out if basically I can make another hole over to where
Here and
Crawford
here
and John are.
and here. That's all interior. The only wall, or those are all exterior. The only wall technically would be this whole wall, right here, would also be able to do holes. So,
Hey, John, how much do you weigh? Jesse? Jesse, you there?
Yeah, okay, what's up?
he's
how
asking
much
how
you
much do you weigh?
About that's about monk, about 180 at least. Let me double check my notes.
And then all your fucking gear.
Yeah, that's pretty much what yeah, with 60 80 180 with for like 64 weighted gear, so that's
46.
246 at least. Yeah.
Crawford, what do you want to do?
I still think it'd be
You
better
don't have
to
to worry about gas. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. But you need to decide what you want to do because John is bleeding out.
You can always do the help action to try to stabilize.
I mean, you can roll a medicine check to stop the bleeding, to stabilize him. You won't have proficiency in it, but you can still do it if you want.
I got proficiency in medicine.
I mean, yeah, it's a medicine check, stabilize.
He-
You know, like rip clothing, make temporary bandages. Like it is a thing you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, that I'll use that as my action.
All right, then
Maybe
I
see
need you
about
to roll me a
dragging
medicine
him out
check.
of here. Net 20
All right, I will say with a
plus 5.
natural 20. You stop the bleeding. Yeah, like you rip a big part of your like shirt or whatever, and you wrap it around and just tighten it around
I
him.
like extra cloth for wrapping up stuff. So
Like you kind of shove it. You also take some extra like cloth or clothing, pull it out, and you push it into the thing, and you take a bigger piece and wrap it around him and tighten it. And I will say, John, you come to
Okay.
with 1 hit point.
Oh.
hey, you good?
You're still bleeding. There's still blood coming from it, but you slowed it down enough where you come to. You are in immense pain. You will have disadvantage on skill checks, but you can attempt if you need to. Want to. You could decide to try to stop the blades if you want, but first you need to deal with the rats. But you are conscious, and it is Heka's turn.
Are they like actual scythes just spinning around?
Like the
Or just the blades?
it describes it as scythe blades. All doors are gone, replaced with slashing scythe blades. So there's, in my mind, they're spinning around. You can spend a minute to get advantage on it to get through it for yourself. So, and you don't really have to worry about the gas because this room doesn't have a continuous flow of gas into it at the moment. So Hecka, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna
That
shout
one
out
is still up.
to Mills. Hang on. Duck, here comes another one. And then throw another acid, cast acid splash right there again. The wall and the rats.
Boy.
The wall and the rats?
Yep.
Okay.
And
All right,
unfortunately,
rolling
Mills.
dex. Rolling dex safe.
Yep. DC 14.
Natural 20!
Alright.
Nice.
You don't take anything. The wall does take damage. Alright.
Oh yeah, I guess I have to make a con save, don't I?
Yes, you do make a con save.
Do you can you do it with advantage because of your species?
Does a 12 make it?
Ah! Yes. 12 does make it.
Yay!
Let's see the rats make the con save.
Haha, you little shits. The Baby Yoda meme. Haha, die, trash. Yeah,
Okay.
were the rats hit by the acid?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What is your con? Your save? Sorry.
Dex 14.
14. The rats fail.
Yeah, you take 5 points of
Did the
damage.
new rats try and chew into somebody?
Not yet. So the
Okay.
reason why I had the swarm attack Mill is because Mill was...
Smashed through the wall.
He smashed through the walls and they like poured out as he smashed through the walls. So that's why they had it. This one, even though technically you're next to it, you're not trying to break through it. So they just kind of appear there. Also, they'll appear right here. But technically they're like right... Technically they're here, but in-game, map-wise, they're right there. Alright, these rats take a total of 5 damage.
Damage.
Damage, they are still up.
Only 2 damage.
They are going to crawl onto...
Oh.
Mill. Miss. These rats will climb through and attack you, Crawford.
Okay.
You're closest to, well, technically Mills, but he already had rat. That is the 21.
Ouch.
Just barely.
Just barely.
What's their plus to hit?
2.
To damage, I mean?
Or to damage?
Okay, I'm dead.
What?
He's down.
You can roll a 1 and
no,
I'm
no.
down.
Oh, you're at 1 hit point?
I'm at 3. They have
No,
plus 2 to damage.
No, you said to hit, and I said 2. That's to hit.
The damage.
They don't add anything to damage.
Okay. So there's a chance.
There is a chance. Give me a sec. So it is. Okay. It is minimum damage,
Everybody
so
says.
you're lucky.
What's that minimum damage?
2.
Oh boy.
Didn't you have 3 hit points?
Both the rogues are
Yes.
at 1 hit point.
Yeah, both you guys are at 1 hit point.
And the druid used to be at 1 hit point.
Yep.
When I had, he kind of saved me from the shambling round. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I won't have to break out the backup character I was just working on
I didn't hear what you said.
earlier.
Okay, it is...
We're not done yet.
Okay, Mill, it is your turn. You are covered in rats.
Do I need to do anything? Like, do I need to take like an action to get them off?
You need to... I mean,
You can smash them.
they will... The moment you
Just
move
more
out
rats.
of the 5 foot where they are, which is where you are right there, they're on top of you. They will take an attack of opportunity on you.
I'll take it. I'll get
Or
get
you
out of
can
the.
just attack them and kill them. But you also need to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Easy enough. 21.
All right. Beep.
So
What do you want to
okay,
do? Do you want
so
to attack it, or do you want to take an attack of
Like a-
opportunity? Because there's
these things don't
definitely-
hit as much. These things don't hit as much. I'm going to tank it.
All right.
As I go through the wall.
16 to hit.
Yep.
Because these guys are more than half
Should be my
they hit
should be my
less.
barbarian.
So you take 5 points of slashing damage. Mild, what do you want to do?
I look at the spinning blades,
Mhm.
and I had a bit of an idea. Could I stab the trap to make it stop,
We'd smash it.
or either smash it or stab it with like jam it? Yes.
You can attempt to jam it with a strength saving, or not a strength saving, a strength check.
Can it be athletics?
No.
All right.
I
I'm
want
gonna
you
jam
to
it.
strength check. You will lose this weapon though.
It's gonna be with a javelin. I'm gonna use a javelin on it.
Okay.
10.
It stopped for now, but you do see it starting to, like, it's starting to move. Like the javelin is, you hear the grinding of the metal of the javelin on the metal of this trap, and it is you can hear the strain of the blade. You do not think this is going to hold for very long.
I'm going to tell John the others. Go get through.
John,
Don't you have movement?
Yep.
it
Should
is
you go for
your
two?
turn.
Oh boy.
This is
How the hell?
There is only one side of this door that is spinning with blades, so you can get through this without having to make an acrobatics check.
Okay. I'll do that.
Advantage right now.
Wait. How much damage did I take, by the way? Since I got hit with 16.
5.
You take 5 damage.
Okay.
John, you get out.
Yay.
I'll put you right here. Um. Okay. I've noted when this this gets through. Okay, so it is Amber's turn. She needs to roll a.
Yeah, and you'll hear Mill says, "Go, get through."
That was unfortunate for her.
What?
Go. You hear coughing and hacking from Amber. She rolls to hit the. Natural 20 on the rats.
Yes.
That's 2d8
plus 53.
All right. That is more than enough to kill these rats. And she gets out.
The rest of the way.
Crawford, you have rats on you. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Have I heard anything from Hecka in a second? In a bit?
Heck is after you, so.
The last thing you heard from Hecka was Mills, take cover.
Yeah, no, I actually said, I said, Mel, I said, Mel, go get through.
He specifically said, you just told everybody, get through now. So,
You also know that Hecka is resistant to poison. They did say that before, they did tell everyone that before.
Crawford, what do you want to do?
Got in the room.
Could I pick up Hecka without an action?
I mean, you want to run back into the gas, yeah.
You've only gotten one hit point. I'll be fine.
But I can run, grab you, and get both of us out.
But movement-wise, Hecka can still get out themselves, so...
Yeah.
Hecka is fine. You just hasn't left the room yet. They haven't left the room.
And again, I've got advantage on saves against poison.
And Hecka is fine when it comes to... I mean, they will still take damage, but they don't take as much as everybody else.
And again, I got advantage saving against it too, so I'm less likely to even be effective in the first place.
So, I mean, you can call out, Hecka, do you need help getting out? And Hecka can respond with a short response, yes or no. But
Hey, good. Did it by me? Good to get out?
I'm gonna go, Crawford.
Okay. I guess hopefully disengage works on these rats. And
I mean, disengage still works. All right.
Disengage and tunnel my way out the door.
Right. You skirt past it.
For good measure, one pot shot on the rats.
All right.
Because of rogue stuff.
Go for it.
There goes. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits. These are just a swarm of rats.
What is that? 15. 15 radiant damage on the rats.
15 radiant?
That's how you go
Okay.
from a swarm of rats to chunky salsa.
Alright.
Quick, what's rat in Spanish?
Alright, Heka, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna just book it. Here. See the rats. Let's see, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna disengage so the rats don't bite me and then step outside.
As you would know, rats, they have to be on you to attack you.
Oh, okay. Well then, I book it out. See that John's injured, and then use my action to heal him.
Alright. There is a reason why I'm keeping the swarm of rats that are dead still initiative, because on their initiative,
Oh no.
the javelin that Mill jammed in snapped, and the trap starts spinning again.
I'm the only one that's in. Well, make a break for it. This
Yeah,
is
make-
well,
You got rats
there's still
still.
a swarm of rats that climb on you and attack you.
There's a
Get the rats off you by going through the blades.
Did I?
That is a total of...
Oh, I keep forgetting to
17.
do the normal +2 damage.
But they only do 1 point of damage on you.
Would have been
So-
18.
Oh, that's not
damage
bad.
instead.
You know what? Screw it.
They would... I will say, Crawford, they'd still be up.
Okay.
I know. I keep forgetting that. I don't.
No,
You
why?
gotta remember it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, Mill, it is your turn.
Quick, take a scythe bath to get all the rats off.
This doctor's
You
opinion.
can
take one
attempt
side
to
bath.
jam a weapon in the door again if you want,
Or you just do the acrobatics check.
or you can do the acrobatics check, but I don't think he's very acrobatic at the moment, or at all.
Yeah, I mean, he could just
Oh.
do, cool guys don't look at explosions and just walk through it.
You know what?
All the damage.
Screw
Was
it.
that
If it takes another
intimidation?
race, I'm up for it. Remember my acrobatics check. It's gonna be stupid, but
That rolls in that 20.
Roll
11.
an acrobatics.
Probably not.
11.
So, you pass through it. The rats. Let me do. Give me a second, I gotta look at their.
The rats just start doing Matrix shit as the dodging all the scythe blades.
They also fail.
No.
So
They also.
they also fail, so they will take damage as you go through. But you're taking as much damage as they are.
How much?
2d10.
So, yeah, there's no
I
way
think
you're
you're
even getting
fine.
stopped. Yeah.
4 damage.
For...
Yeah, you're fine.
Are you serious?
Mills just kind of jogs on through. Dink, 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 ow.
I rolled both 2s on my 2d10. There are the rats there's still rats left in the as you go through, there are rats that take damage, but there are still rats left, but they scurry into the like towards the interior of the house as you walk through. So some still die, but the rest just kind of, they see what's going on and they move out. And as you go through and you take flashing, suddenly you hear this slam, and you turn around and the doors of the death house slam shut. Like the blades disappear. But the doors reappear and slam shut. Like as he's going through, everybody kind of watching him. He goes through as they slash through him. The blades disappear, and the doors just slam shut. And the sound
I wipe off like rat guts.
The windows.
Sorry, continue.
Percy, it's okay. Hold on, real quick. I have to calm Percy down. Percy. Mr. Percy lost a whole wing full of flight feathers, so.
Ooh.
Every time he freaks out, we have to stop him, or he'll lose more feathers. Cockatiels shed feathers when they're scared.
Yeah, that's why Hecka's lost 2 pounds throughout that entire thing.
Oh,
Hecka's based on a cockatiel.
Nathan, can you? He's a little scared, Percy. He can still kind of fly, but it's really awkward for him.
Good thing I got my chainmail.
So the door slams shut, and you look over to the windows that are in the front of the house, and the bricks that was in the windows are gone. You can see through them, but the house becomes silent. Congratulations, everyone.
Yay!
You are now level 4. Everyone is now level 4. You have survived the death house.
Man, we only had
place down.
3 people get dropped.
I don't think I ever got dropped in the house. That's amazing.
No, Crawford, John, and I think I got dropped. at one point.
Amber's almost been dropped, or has once. I don't remember. Anyway,
Amber got dropped before the death house.
and the dire wolves.
one
Okay,
shot.
so everybody gets to level up. I want everybody to roll their hit dice now.
How many times?
Once, and if you don't want to roll, I will roll it, and you have to take that roll.
Go to 5, but I would like you to roll 2.
All right.
That's how it works.
Oh yeah, I don't like that one.
Hold on.
Is it reroll
That's
ones
a
or no?
6. Mill. I rolled a 6 on the die. Hecka, you have a D6.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3. Is better than a 1.
Yes.
John, do you want me to re-roll that
I will-
6 for you, or are you gonna
nah,
keep it?
I'm keeping it.
Okay. All right. Crawford.
8.
All right. Everybody, and I'm gonna.
You forgot to roll for mine.
I told you I rolled a 6.
You got one more than what you
Yeah.
rolled. 6.
Yeah, 6. That's average. I'll take it.
8 plus
I
All
have
right.
28 hit
No,
points
I have
now.
10, so I'm at 36.
51.
Ooh, and we get ability score improvement or a feat now.
And
All right, everyone. We will end session there. You guys have survived the death house.
barely.
And just barely. And thank you everyone for hanging out with us. And this group has the group has like I said, survived the death house, gained a level, and maybe learned from their experience here. Probably not, but you know, whoever learns from experience. We will end there for tonight. It is almost 9 o'clock here on the West Coast. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you next Tuesday for more Curse of Strahd. You guys remember to be safe, protect each other, and remember to protect the ones that can't. We love you all very much. We will see you later. Goodbye.